Thank you for staying with us right until the last session. As the driving force behind innovation in the flexible workspace industry, OfficeRnD is continually evolving to meet your needs and exceed your expectations whenever possible. We will now together take a look back at the product roadmap and major milestones of the past year. It's been an incredible journey, and we are excited to share the highlights of our progress for 2023 so far. In this panel, we will also have a unique opportunity to gain insights into the product direction of OfficeRnD and the innovative solutions we are developing to meet the evolving needs of our users and clients. In the next few minutes, our product marketing manager of OfficeRnD Flex, Mike, will walk you through the bigger Flex product updates for 2023 and unveil pieces of our 2024 product roadmap plans. So without further ado, let's see what he's got to share. Welcome back.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that introduction, Billy.
All set up and ready to share your screen?
Yep. I
Great.
think we're ready to go.
The stage is yours.
Awesome. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our Flex World presentation dedicated to the latest product advancements for OfficeRnD Flex. It's truly exciting to see such a big turnout today. Your presence signifies the importance of these updates in our shared workspace industry. I'm Mike Everts, once a workspace owner myself, and now a product marketer with OfficeRnD. It's my privilege today to guide you through this Flex journey. And so with that, let's get started. At OfficeRnD, our mission is simple: to improve daily complexities faced by operators and to enrich the experience of your members. Today, I'm excited to unveil enhancements and innovation we've been crafting over the past couple months. Since OfficeRnD was founded in 2015, our global community of operators has grown tremendously. Today, we proudly serve more than 2,500 locations across the globe. From neighborhood locations to large co-working brands, we continue to support flexible operators in all aspects of their business and are constantly striving to build better workplace experiences worldwide. Before we jump in, allow me to set the stage with a brief layout of today's presentation. First, we'll take a look at some recent Flex product updates, where we'll look back at the innovations rolled out in the past few months, and I'll show a sneak peek of things that are coming very soon. And after that, we'll jump into our roadmap plans, where I'll give an overview of our strategic plans for the coming year. And a little housekeeping before we get started. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I will do my best to answer them if I see them, but we will also have some OfficeRnD team members that will help to answer your questions. We'll also have a little time at the end dedicated to Q&A if we have time. And with that, we have a full agenda, so let's get started talking about the most recent Flex updates. You heard Yvonne and Tony speak earlier today during our hybrid work panel, and we're excited to see more operators and member companies utilize the hybrid workplace integration across their spaces. The hybrid workplace integration gives operators the ability to provide member companies with easy-to-use booking tools for coordinating hybrid schedules and improving collaboration. Operators can resell these hybrid services to members and optimize revenue per square foot by offering these technologies at their space. Let's take a look at what the hybrid workplace experience looks like for member companies working out of a private office. Jump into a little demo here. Great. So once the hybrid workplace integration has been activated, members will see a new tab in their member portal called My Office. From the Office map, members can easily take a look at where their team is working today, tomorrow, or sometime next week. From the map, members can select a desk that works for them and book it for the day. All of their colleagues will see this as well. Members also have access to a schedule page where they can see which days their team is coming to the office, which days they'll be busy or not, and quickly schedule a desk on the day that works for them. Member companies also have access to full workplace usage analytics on the back end to understand how their teams are better using the office. As an operator, you can test the hybrid workplace integration at your space for free of charge. This lets you try out the hybrid functionality among your team before you roll it out to members. We're pumped to see how operators continue to offer hybrid workplace services within their space. Our team is committed to supporting operators and members as they work in a more hybrid way. The next thing I'm going to chat about is our member portal visual refresh, which just launched very recently. At OfficeRnD, we're always working to improve member experiences across co-working spaces, And earlier this October, we released the members portal refresh. We're excited to say that we've already seen quite a few operators activate this new look for their space and members. Let's take a deeper, more visual look at the new update. The member portal refresh gives members a more modern and visual user interface, enabling operators to easily show their brand colors and customize the member portal to their liking. Common elements like navigation menus, action buttons now have a more consistent, modern styling and presentation. We've also built a clean, minimalistic aesthetic for clarity with more white space and thoughtful typography to guide members to the most important content and actions. Operators can select the modern OfficeRnD button within their settings to begin customizing the portal to their brand image. And this was a quick look at the refreshed OfficeRnD member portal. Our team is excited to see how operators enhance their portals using the new modern theme in the coming days. Next, let's talk about a tool that we have built for operators to help further on the sales front, OfficeRnD Tours. OfficeRnD Tours allows you to embed branded tour form on your marketing website to easily convert more leads. Prospects can book using the OfficeRnD Tours widget without ever leaving your marketing homepage. Let's take a quick look at OfficeRnD Tours in action. So in this example, we're showing an example co-working website to show how this embeddable form might work. So as you can see, the prospect clicks on the Book Tour button and is brought to a visual booking calendar. OfficeRnD Tours lets prospects pick out a date and a time that works for them to come check out the co-working space. Prospects will fill out their first name, last name, and email to complete the tour form and click Schedule Tour when they're ready. After that, they'll be brought to a tour confirmation page and receive detailed information about the tour via email. They can even go and add this tour to their calendar to easily reference it in the future. And this was a quick look at OfficeRnD Tours. The team is thrilled to get OfficeRnD Tours into the hands of operators, and we have even more plans to connect this feature even further into your sales funnel moving forward. Stay tuned here. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about some day pass improvements that we've recently launched. Over the past couple of weeks, the team has been hard at work on these enhancements. These improvements are designed to empower workspace operators with more flexibility and control over the sale and management of their day passes for members. With the latest update, we made it easier for operators to set up and manage day pass packages to maximize revenue at their space. Operators now have the ability to sell monthly, half-year, or annual day pass packages to members that have validity and expiration periods. In addition to setting these validity periods, operators now have the option to create personal day passes. Personal day passes let operators sell individual day passes to members who want to use day passes independently from their company or team. Over the next couple of weeks, the team has additional plans to make the day pass experience even better for members as well. Soon, members will be notified through notification emails regarding their day pass balance, and they'll also be able to see a widget within the members portal letting them know how many more day passes they have. This was a quick look at our improvements to day passes. We hope these updates give your team more flexibility in how they offer day passes at your space. Next, let's talk a little bit about our Iron Wi-Fi improvements. Rado and the Iron Wi-Fi team just had a great session about mastering Wi-Fi at your space just before this presentation. As you guys can tell, this year we've been working on some huge improvements to our Iron Wi-Fi integration. Our integration with Iron Wi-Fi empowers FlexSpace operators to effortlessly connect their radius-based network with OfficeRnD, unlocking a new level of efficiency for their members. Integration allows operators to easily track member presence with OfficeRnD and Wi-Fi. It also allows operators to achieve a unified authentication access across your network and member portal with secure synchronization. And finally, it allows operators to automate day pass usage for members logging in with OfficeRnD and Iron Wi-Fi. Please let us know if you're interested in setting up better Wi-Fi management at your space with Iron Wi-Fi. Our team is very happy to help and get you started. And finally, in terms of recent updates, we're going to talk about the new settings. Recently, we rolled out a big new update to our settings page. First of all, we released an enhanced search bar, which allows you to find the specific settings page you need very easily. From anywhere in the platform, simply type in your keyword and you'll be directed to the relevant settings page, saving you valuable time and effort. You can see in this example below, someone's typing contracts in the search bar at the top of OfficeRnD, and they're immediately brought to the contract settings in the settings section. Additionally, we've restructured the settings modules in a more logical manner and grouped relevant settings into sections. This redesigned sections ensures that all the settings are grouped more cohesively and makes it easier for operators to quickly locate the settings they need. We do hope the new settings will make configuring OfficeRnD to your space's liking a breeze. Great. And that was a quick rundown of some of our biggest launches over the past couple months. We didn't even have time to go over everything we've released this year. I've compiled the major updates into one graphic, and so let's take a look at the biggest releases from 2023. Our contracts overhaul, released at the start of the year, changed the way operators build contracts. OfficeRnD Tours added another tool to operators' sales toolkit with branded embeddable tours. Day Pass improvements let operators customize and sell day passes the way they want. Our settings reorganization makes configuring OfficeRnD even easier. The hybrid workplace integration unlocks a new hybrid service for operators and members. Our new admin dashboard gives operators a personalized look at what's happening at their space. The new member portal UI refreshes the portal with more modern visuals. And finally, Iron Wi-Fi gives operators more option in how they track and manage Wi-Fi across their space. Everything shown in this slide is live today. On top of all of that, this year, the team has released hundreds of bug fixes and other changes that we didn't even have room for. As you can see, we've been hard at work with these improvements and hope these have started to help your space increase efficiency and achieve greater success. If you're interested in or need help configuring any of these features at your space, remember you can always reach out to us at support@officernd.com and we're happy to help. But we are not done yet this year. The team has a few more things in store releasing very, very soon that we're excited to tell you about. Let's check it out. We saw an awesome presentation from Miro, Sarah, and Stripe earlier today focused on co-working payments. As discussed in the panel, we are excited to announce that we're in the final stages of a complete overhaul to our Stripe integration. This is currently in testing now with a couple operators, but will be rolled out to everyone in the coming weeks. The Stripe integration enhancements bring some highly requested functionality directly to OfficeRnD and give operators even more flexibility. Soon, operators will be able to view Stripe payment details for each payment directly from within the platform. The system will also support new payment methods, such as instant ACH and instant debit, and even more. This will make the process for verifying bank accounts much easier and much quicker. We hope to eventually integrate things such as Google and Apple Pay directly into our apps for easier payment signup, and this is the first step in implementing those. And most importantly to some, operators will soon be able to issue and automate Stripe refunds directly from within OfficeRnD. That means you don't have to log into Stripe anymore just to refund a member. All of this means that your team will be able to manage payments completely inside OfficeRnD. We will work to continue work on Stripe enhancements across member and admin experience to further improve the payment pipeline. We're excited to hear your feedback about these upcoming changes releasing in the next few weeks. Next is Keezy and Brevo Mobile Member Access. Mobile Member Access allows members to easily open space doors using the OfficeRnD app. We rolled this functionality out for Saltos late last year and are excited to finally bring this experience to users of Keezy and Brevo door access systems very soon. With Member Mobile Access, members only have to use one app to open the door and their co-working space, ensuring a simpler onboarding experience. You can see one of our awesome FlexWorld hosts, Liliana here, demoing the functionality using the OfficeRnD app to open the door at our co-working space. We have more plans to integrate with additional access partners in the future, so stay tuned here. Excuse me. Now that we've taken a look at some of the items coming before the end of the year, let's take some time to explore what's next for the team. We split the updates into 3 areas of improvements we are focusing on next year: member improvements, operator improvements, and extensibility. Before we get into the roadmap, I want to add that the items I'm sharing here are subject to change. Keep an eye out for a more detailed roadmap vision that we will launch early next year. And with that disclaimer, let's get into it. Our member-focused updates for next year are all about improving the user experience for members across the platform. We have a couple exciting plans as we get into next year based directly on feedback from operators like yourselves. First up is e-commerce improvements. We want OfficeRnD to help you sell your services online in an easy manner. Whether it's meeting rooms, day pass, or offices, we want to provide operators with a beautiful, streamlined sign-up experience, complete with better visuals, discount codes, and modern e-commerce functionality. Expect some changes to our public sign-up experience over the next couple months as we start to work on this. We would also like to make some major improvements to our mobile app this year, bringing it closer to feature parity with the web experience and enhancing the mobile app for members worldwide. The team also has plans for a brand new visitor management experience that will take the reception app to the next level. We think this will really impress members at your front desk and help operators to streamline front desk management. And finally, on the member side, we have plans to build event improvements to help operators host better events, as well as better community tools within the portal. Moving on. Our next batch of updates planned for next year is focused on improving efficiency for operators. First of all, we have plans to simplify key admin flows so that actions operators are taking the most every day are simpler and more obvious for new and existing users. The team will continue to work on analytics improvements, bringing better loading speeds, additional reports, and even more advanced ways to view, manipulate, and export the data into your platform. Following up on tours, we will build out a better sales flow in the platform, starting with proposals and CRM improvements so that you can more easily sell your services to prospects and members in your space. As mentioned before, we will continue to work on Stripe improvements and bring even more local payment methods to the platform for operators all over the world. And lastly, we want to help operators better with dynamic pricing and revenue management in the back end, helping operators to be better informed about how they should price their space. Our final batch of planned improvements next year are grouped into the extensibility category. These features are built to extend operator services across platforms and scale the business even further. Something we are excited to continue work on this coming year is our channel management solution. We've started with Liquid Space, but we have additional plans to make it extremely easy to connect and sync with leading marketplaces. This means you can advertise your meeting rooms and other products more simply online through OfficeRnD. We will continue to make improvements to our HubSpot integration with bidirectional sync so that all of that information is synced two ways between your sales CRM and OfficeRnD. As mentioned before, we will continue to work on our door access integration and add additional integration partners to the list. And finally, this is what I'm personally excited about. We are interested in giving operators the ability to track offices better with presence tracking integrations and occupancy sensor integrations. So that's a sneak peek at what we've got cooking for the next few months and beyond. As I mentioned earlier, this is our game plan, but plans can evolve as we learn more. Keep in mind that everything we're planning comes from deep conversations with our customers. We really hope these plans upgrades hit the mark for you and your crew. Now, we are running a little low on time, so we have a minute or two for Q&A. Are there any thoughts you have about the roadmap, recent updates? We would love to hear from you. And I'm going into our questions. A question from Abigail about some of the Stripe features. Are the Stripe features mentioned passing to OfficeRnD currently? This will be coming in the following weeks. We are testing it with some operators right now, but we expect to roll this out to everyone before the end of the year, so they will have some more of that Stripe functionality. A question from Andrea about, will there be recordings of this event? Yes, we absolutely will cut this event up into sections and post it all on YouTube and share these recordings with you so that you guys can see them later on. Looking through the questions, one moment. I see some excited people about the Brevo mobile access. And yeah, that looks like the majority of the questions. So always, if you have additional questions, feel free to reach out to me at mike@officernd.com. I'm happy to help. You can also reach out to our support team at support@officernd.com to set up any of the stuff that we talked about today and get it running at your space. And that concludes the product updates and roadmap portion of the webinar. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today to learn more about OfficeRnD's plans. Join our CEO, Miro, for some closing words after that. Have a great day and happy co-working. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Mike. That's so exciting. I'm particularly interested to see this roadmap being delivered. It's incredible to see how many things we will try to deliver. I'm extremely excited about everything around payments. Obviously, I'm so excited about the growing, essentially allowing you to grow faster with using OfficeRnD Flex. I mean that channel management, that e-commerce improvements, and overall allowing for simpler sales process. We are really excited about that, and we are so excited about the future of hybrid work as well. And that integration, I think it has a really big potential for further delivering more services. The community element, there is so much more that we can do, especially around the mobile app. We've already started crafting a new app, and overall, the new investment as well will help us further enhance the product and speed up all the processes, increase the velocity around also bringing these infrastructure integrations, such as the Wi-Fi, the access control. These are so important for so many reasons, so we do want to build them. Also, it's important to know that our mantra is that we try to go deep. Every time we try to deliver something, we try to be as deep as we possibly can in terms of features. We don't want to build a Swiss Army knife. I don't think that's helping anyone. So we will, and we are trying hard to, when we pick to work on something, to really go as deep as we possibly can, including the integrations and all that. Sometimes it takes longer. That's life. That's the unfortunate part of trying to get the last 10% of something. It takes usually the 90% of the time. But this is how we believe great products are built. So please reach out to me as well anytime you want to discuss anything product-wise. I'm Miro at OfficeRnD, or anyone from the team. We are here to be your partner, and we truly stand behind that. We want to build this product with you. We don't believe that we can build a product just sitting in our homes and developing something. We believe this product will evolve with your active partnership. So every time you want to discuss, you want to escalate something, please reach out. We are here to support you and to listen to you. We have big plans also for next year around support. We can do better there as well, and really go the extra mile, really provide like an instant support and not wait like even a couple of hours sometimes to get a response. We understand that this is a business critical software, and even like few hours delay can be quite dramatic. So we know that we will address it. I'm also extremely excited about the future of data and AI. Obviously, it's a funny topic, and there is a lot to be discussed there, but our strategy is to get the data in your hands. We have big plans there, and we are very actively working with our data engineering team to enhance the data capabilities of the platform and whatnot. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for being an amazing customers and partners. Thank you, team, for organizing this event. By the way, organizing events is so hard and horrible, but we have to do that. We love it. So thank you again. Stay tuned for more, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all soon. Cheers. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you next year.
Thank you.